Happy Friday. I made 4 trades today, 2 of them on HP, Hewlett, Packard, and one on Micron Technology, and the fourth one was on E-Trade. HPQ was on my watch list because it was gapping down in the pre-market by about 6%. It's cutting about 16% of its workforce in order to raise money for the company. So I knew that the stock was weak. On the daily chart, the price gapped down from 1840 all the way to today's open 17. No, it's at 1650. And what I saw in the open was I saw in the pre-market that we were selling off. I actually had a short order sitting right here just in case it popped up, but once I saw the first bar was a indecision bar, I went short with my stop right above the high of this bar. So I went short at 1696, and I was kind of heavy in terms of share size, and it dropped. I wanted to cover half of my position at 1652, but at the $half potential support, but it didn't get to that price. And once it made one green bar and a second one followed, and it looked like we were about to squeeze above VWAP, I got out for, I covered my full position. I thought we were going to squeeze higher and probably test this line right here, which is a daily resistance and also a pre-market low. And I'm not proud with the way I managed this trade because it did drop. Well, I should have covered some of my position right here. I thought it was weak, and I thought it was gonna get to 1650 at the very least, so I wanted to start covering there. And I took a second trade on HP once I saw that this level was holding, this 1667 level was holding, 16 to 67 level was holding. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times we squeezed above VWAP, and then we came down, and then we reclaimed VWAP again, and I went long, not heavy. I was kind of light in terms of the number of shares because the second trade, which I'm going to talk about next, was a big winner and I was profitable. So, but I still had one. Well, I take 4 trades, a total of 4 trades, no matter what. So I knew that this could potentially squeeze higher and test pre-market low, but I got stopped out. On the second trade, I got in at 1688 and I got out at 1677, so I lost about 9 cents per share, which wasn't that bad since I was kind of light in terms of the number of shares. The second trade was so I placed 2 trades on HPQ. My first trade and my third trade were on HPQ. My second trade was on Micron Technology, my good buddy MU, which I'm always trading. And with MU, what I saw was we sold off in the open, but then we found support at this red line, which is this 200 moving average. And it's not going to be the exact price, so this is a zone, right? And what I saw was we tested VWAP and then we rejected VWAP. This bottoming or this topping tail is a bearish sign, meaning that sellers are in control, and I knew that a lot of people probably went short. And once I saw that this red bar did not have a follow through, and this green bar bounced off the 200 and also this dotted line, which is a previous closing price, the combination of the 200 and the previous closing price, I mean, that's significant support. You're not gonna get a better support than that. And on top of it, you have a lot of people going short, so I knew that they were going to get squeezed. So I jumped in pretty heavy actually. After I got in, it did come down a bit, so I got in at 43. Where did I get in? 43.51. Oh yeah, and plus we had the $half support as well, and we had yesterday's high. So we had four things going: the 200 previous closing price, the $half support, and yesterday's high. That's four things lined up at the same place. So that's why I went heavy, and it popped up. I sold half at high of day, and I sold the rest. I put a trailing stop of 5 cents, and because I knew that most likely we were gonna test 44, and 44 was gonna be huge resistance, which was the case. So I put a trailing stop of 5 cents, and my order got filled at 43.88. So that was a profitable trade. Very happy with the way I handled this trade. And the last trade was on ETFC E-Trade, and E-Trade is a stock that I've been watching this entire week because of what's going on with all the brokers. They're all going commission free, and that has caused a lot of movement in that sector. And on E-Trade, what I saw was we sold off in the open. And we bounced off this level twice. This 35 whole number, 3508, but that's essentially very close to the whole number. And there are these two bottoming tails, which implies buying pressure, and then we got above all these moving averages, VWAP, and the 200, this red line. The 200 simple moving average is the average price of the last 200 bars. It acts as huge support and resistance most of the time. And so I went long right here after I saw this bottoming tail, because we did move up, and then sellers tried selling it down, but buyers stepped up. We got above all the moving averages on the 2 minute and on the 5 minute. I also liked that the 200 was on the same place on the 5 minute and the 2 minute, and then on the 15 we were above the 50 moving average. So I went long, and it did pop up. It gave me about 20 cents, but I wanted to cover or sell half of my position at this line, which is a previous closing price, and then see if the rest could get up to 36. But once we popped up this moving average, which is at the 50, it acted as resistance, and we came down, and then we kept consolidating. And once we lost the 200, I got out. My original stop was the low of this bar, but I did not like what was going on, so I got out. And now looks like it's just chopping around. So these were the trades for today. Two winners, a big winner on Micron Technology. I'm not so proud in how I managed the HP trade. I should have covered my position when we made a new low. I wanted more from it, but I will take a winning day. Today was a green day after starting the week horribly on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were all winners, and hope everyone had a good trading day, and I will see you guys on Monday.